Pradesh, there is a lot that is going on right now. In fact, Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan has called for a Sanatana Rakshana Board. Not only that, he's also talking about the Madurai Karthika Deepam incident. He talks how parties have been, pseudo-secular. Let's listen in to this exclusive conversation. Speaking to India Today, Pawan Kalyan has not only spoken about the Karthika Deepam issue, which is ongoing in Tamil Nadu, in Madurai bench. The court has also been going on and taken up this incident of the Karthika Deepam incident. And Pawan Kalyan talking about, this has talked about the Sabarimala case, how the court had given a verdict that had already, heard the religious sentiments of devotees. And now let's listen to what Pawan Kalyan has spoken to us. We've talked about the Madurai Tirupparagundram, issue, Karthika Deepam issue. You've put a tweet also on it. What do you have to say?
I feel it is, how can you go for an impeachment thought? Which I don't understand with the Indian aliens. That's the reason why I have did it. Had they done it before? Even the former Supreme Court Chief Justice also had said something which was not palatable for any Hindu in this nation. But people felt bad. But when some kind of attack happened and the entirety of the entire communication, people we have communicated, that's not the right thing to do. And also there are many judgments in Sabarimala, Supreme Court intervened, but I said people had shown their displeasure, but never this way. I feel this is not the right precedent. It won't set the right precedent, and you are communicating to public. You are threatening judges. You are threatening judiciary. Anything which doesn't fit into our line of thinking or our frame of thinking about secularism. This is how we're going to read. It is there some kind of. I look at it as a kind of threatening.
So do you think the DMK is trying to, infiltrate these kind of ideologies?
It is, I don't know whether DMK, whoever does it, not just for one incident, I'm saying anybody in this nation, if they keep doing this way, I think people who are hurt, I think they should be very vocal, they should be very open about it, and they said they have to condemn this kind of practice.
As a protector of Sanatana Dharma, how do you see these kind of instances coming up? Sabarimala incident, we saw what the verdict was.
See, I'm telling you, this is every Hindu's responsibility. If you look at something happens in Palestine, even in my own Pittapuram, my constituency, some people will come and say that they hold Palestinian flags. But when it comes to any Hindu attack on Hindu traditions, on desecration of Hindu gods and goddesses, the problem is I am not the only protector for Sanatana Dharma. It is every Hindu who goes and prays to temple. It is everyone's responsibility. That's what I've been even recently also I had said. People should learn, Hindus should learn from Muslims. Hindus should learn from Muslim community how they safeguard their religion. I think that's what every Hindu should learn from a Muslim, how to safeguard your religion when it is being attacked, when it is being desecrated. I think this is very essential. And eventually that kind of action will empower, strengthen Sanatana Dharma Parakshana Board. No matter endowments come under the state rule, and they, with their whims and fancies, if a good leader is there, okay, it can't be that the whims and fancies of state leadership. There should be one universal thought. People are not, they don't dare to do such things for Islam. Right. They don't dare to do for Muslims. They don't do for Christianity. Why only for Hindus? Because in fact, Hindus having the concept is everyone says, okay, we are majority, Hindus are majority, but Hindus are very kind of minorities. They are Tamil Hindus. There is a subdivision of castes. So in fact, I look at it in such a way, being from if you look at like Hindus are composition is majority in this nation, but actually Hindus are so fragmented That's the reason I think all such kind of acts are happening.
Sort of recent, we've seen a lot of cases going on where hundis have been hunted down. In Tirumala also, we saw Jaganmohan Reddy's statement on the Parakamani loot saying, Chinna neram chesaru.
Yeah, it's a small mistake. I think that shows, I think, it doesn't matter. Would they dare to do the same thing for Islam? Would they dare to do this for their own religion? No, they won't. Because a Hindu leader should be should be in control about when you speak to other religions. But any other leader who calls themselves as pseudo-seculars, who call them as seculars, but in my view they're pseudo-seculars, and some NGOs, whatever comes to their mouth, whatever comes into their head, they blurt it out. I think this is what happens even in the case of previous regime chief minister also.
So, Tirumala, we've seen Laddu scam take place. We've seen Parakamani scam take place. Today, there's a dupatta scam that has taken place. Silk vastralu, pattu vastralu also, there's a scam that is allegedly taken place. How do you see the last regime's, vision for what they had? Do you think it's a malice that had intended by them?
First thing, there is wherever there is money. In fact, when I was talking about Tirupati, adulteration of Tirupati Laddu, yes, I didn't blame a single religion. I was blaming individuals.
Correct.
Who are these individuals? If you look at their religion, they're more or less they're Hindus. Here, when I'm saying adulteration of Tirupati Laddu does not mean I'm targeting other religions. I'm saying, okay, these are the people who had done this kind of scam, as punish them. Because to escape that, I think these guys are finding alternatives. First of all, you put your house in order. That's what I think Hindus should get into. Put your house in order before blaming anybody.
Do you think it's right time, it's more than time now for, Sanatana Dharma Rakshana Board to be, instated? Be it in Andhra Pradesh, be it in Tamil Nadu?
I look at it. For example, if you say the entire, for a Muslim, there is a one in Jama Masjid, like there is one Islamic board is there, Waqf Board is there. So for 25 crore of Muslim, there is a Waqf Board, and each and every Muslim will listen to that. How come we don't have that kind of board? If anything happens, something happens in Tirupur Kundram, why it should be confined to only people of that particular area? We let it be a state. The problem is, it does not go beyond that particular Madurai area.
Correct.
Forget about its extending with it won't even go till Tamil Nadu. So I think such incidents, somewhere something happens in Palestine, here people are going to have an opinion. How come something happens in your neighboring state? How come we don't? Because if we don't stand for each other, irrespective of whether which caste you are, which caste Hindu you are, which region, which language you speak, all of you should come under common minimum program. That common minimum program is, I feel, Sanatana Dharma Rakshana Board. That's how I look at it.
So the recent Indigo issue, what do you have to comment on that, sir? There's a lot of mudsludging against TDP and the NDA alliance here by YSRCP and other parties saying because Ram Mohan Naidu is at center, this is why.
I don't know, because it's more of a union government issue.
Correct.
Which I don't have a great understanding about. But from my point of view, I think some mistake is, I think, better not to make it, blow it out of proportion. I think somewhere all of us should look into it and we should tone down.